Good day everyone, my name is Stefan Galaduchin and I'm from BSE 3A. Today I'm going to have my last performance task or performance task number 8 in our ECE 37 Microprocessors, which is reporting. I'll be discussing about the highlights of the topics that were discussed on the videos consist of two parts that were given and of course presented to us. This summary is also composed of two parts. These parts are the following. Part number 1, CPU architecture, and part number 2, CPU microarchitecture. So let us now proceed with our part number 1, which is CPU architecture. It was derived from our video number 1, which is the first part of the video. Here are the topics that were thoroughly highlighted in the video. We have here some highlights. What is CPU? History of CPU, key concepts in computer architecture, and of course, the ISA or Instruction Set Architecture. According to the video, Central Processing Unit, or also known as CPU, is the brain of the computer. Moore's Law was also discussed, and this is said to refer to the observation made by Gordon Moore in 1965. History of the CPU was also tackled. Here are some of the prevalent and remarkable dates in terms of discoveries and development of the CPU. 1945 was the birth of digital computing and von Neumann architecture, while electronic numerical integrator and computer, or ENIAC, was discovered and developed in 1946. In 1950, semiconductor-based transistors were furnished, and a lot more. Binary numbers and computer abstraction layers were discussed under key concepts of computer architecture. I have assimilated under computer abstraction layers the following. We have here application, programming languages, operating system, instruction set architecture, microarchitecture, execution units, functional units, logic gates, transistors, physics atom silicon metals as well. And in the last part of the part number 1 of the video, two topics were discussed. Under ISA or Instruction Set Architecture, these are the types of ISA, and we have bridge between software and hardware. So under types of ISA, we actually have x86, ARM, and on our number 3, MIPS. So bridge between software and hardware are considered to be the tools. So let us now proceed with our part number 2, which is CPU microarchitecture. Under this, there are 3 topics that were highlighted. These are key building blocks in a CPU. We have the microprocessor's front end, and we also have the microprocessor's back end. So here are the topics under key concepts block in CPU. We have CPU's pipeline and speculation. Under CPU's pipeline, we have 4. We have fetch, decode, execute, and write back. Under execute, we have math operations, Boolean operations, and of course branches. Under write back, we have registers and memory. And we also have speculation, and under it, we have branches, branch prediction, and speculative execution. We also have the microprocessor's front end. It has been discussed in the video, the execute and write back. And under it, we have register renaming, reorder buffer, allocations, and of course we have the micro operation scheduler, and of course we have retirement. We have here as well the microprocessor's backend, and under it we have fetch and decode. Under fetch we have discuss prediction and cache, and of course under decode we have micro operations or micro ops, and we have as well fuse micro operation. Lastly, we have highlighted topics and terms. We have arithmetic logic unit or ALU, scalar execution, superscalar execution, in-order execution, and of course we have out-of-order execution. So those are the overview of the topics that has been discussed in the 2 parts of the video presented to us. Thank you so much and have a great day.